Hello everyone, this is SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing Age of Engineering. And in between episodes, well, I didn't do a ton. Not a ton this time. Yeah, unlike usual. I did do some stuff. I made some weakened diamonds. I made some cables, a stack of conduit, and conduit probe. This stuff we already had. I made a crate. I think it's pretty much the second crate I've made all game. Just because of the diamond cost. But, yeah, pretty much that's it. What we're going to get to today, though, we're going to get to the creation of circuits for calculator. Well, it's not just for calculator in this pack. It's actually used for a lot of stuff in this one. Let's go here. Let's go to circuit. That's where we want to go. Let's look at circuit. Go down here. You go to, which circuits is it? Let's go to circuits. It's these ones here. So, calculator is used to lock down several mods in this pack. It's used to lock down, well, let's take a look here. This one here. So, this is a forestry circuit, but it takes the calculator circuits, and you go to use on it, bam. It's used to lock down AE2, this one. It also locked down the drawer controller, and it locks down advanced rocketry. You go in here, let's see here. This one here, the enhanced circuit board. Go in here, this one's locking down advanced rocketry. You go in this one, let's see here. This one's locking down advanced generators and AE2. Come in this one, it's locking down AE2 and advanced rocketry. So you can see they are used a lot. And I think there's even more uses for them than this. This is just what I've seen openly. So we need to get to a point where we can automate these. We're going to come to a point where we're going to need a lot of them. And we can get a lot of free stuff by doing it. So I want to get to it, get it set up, get a fairly good, robust setup because, well, it's fairly complicated, but not at the same time. So I'll explain how it works. Basically, we already made these ones here. We did a little MIDI setup before, but I have a little better understanding now. The extraction chambers. It all starts with extraction chambers. So you can pump dirt or cobblestone into extraction chambers, and you have a 12.5% per cycle to get either a dirty circuit or a damaged circuit. We're just doing stone. It doesn't matter which you use. It just determines what kind of circuit you're going to get. You also get these small stones. They can be used for CF powder. We're just going to have a way to deal with that. But yes, every time it does cycle, 12.5%. So we're actually going to do 8 extraction chambers. So we have close to 100% chance of getting one every time. Let's see here. After it goes through the extraction chamber, if it's a damaged circuit, it goes to a reassembly chamber. If it's a dirty circuit, it goes into a restoration chamber. The restoration chamber basically gives you one of 14 possible circuits. Yeah, just a bunch of circuits. Just look at it all. Look at it. And after they come out of here, they have to go to the and be analyzed. So you go through extraction, you get your damaged circuit. Go through here, you get your regular circuit. It'll say actually unanalyzed on it. Once they go through there, they need to go to the analyzing chamber. At which point they become one of 2 other circuits. Well, yes, 2 other circuits: analyzed circuit or a stable circuit. So there's actually 28 possible circuits just from running, say, stone. If you ran stone and dirt, you'd also have, you just have a lot more to deal with. You're better off just doing one. So we're just doing stone. After they're analyzed, though, you can look here. There is 14 pages of possible byproducts that you could get. You know what I mean? As kind of secondary things you get off them. So it's kind of it's fairly complex. We are going to have to do a fairly robust system, and we're going to deal with it. Another problem with these circuits, so you look at these circuits, they don't actually stack. They don't stack at all. So we need some kind of storage because drawers aren't going to work. Crates aren't going to really work with the amount we're going to have. So what we're going to use are basic bins from Mechanism. These things don't care about things that don't stack. As long as they have the same data, it likes them. So we're going to make 28 of these. We're going to need 28, so that is the thing. So let's get to those first, I guess. Let's see here. We're going to have to make a whole bunch of these. Actually, I'm going to have to make a whole bunch of cable first. I've already made the copper cable. What? It should be in here. Yeah, I got 140 right here. What's going on? What's going on? Actually, 140 is not enough probably anyway, so let's do this. Every once in a while, a recipe just doesn't work properly in that RF tool storage, but it's better than not having it. Let's see how many of these cables will make. Let's see here. Rubber. We got a ton of that. I haven't processed any for a while, but we seem to be doing pretty good. Oh yeah, you can't do that in this one. Let's just do it in our inventory, I guess. There we go. And let's do that. There we go. And that. And maybe some of that. And that. And that won't be enough, but it should be close. Go. Let's see how many of these circuits we can make. Boom, boom. Oh, did I grab my iron plates? I don't know. No, we need enough for 2 more. Almost. There we go. Bam. We'll just let that go. We got tons of copper now. I'm not really worried. We'll need the stuff anyway. Let's make that in our inventory, I guess. There we go. And yeah, like I said, every once in a while, a recipe just does not like RF tool storage, but it's still pretty good. Let's go 8, 60, 24. There we go. 28 bins. Bam. Okay. So that's done. We're also going to need more extraction chambers, and I want a second reassembly chamber because we're going to be running all stone, so almost 95% of the circuits we get are going to be damaged circuits. We will get some dirty circuits as byproducts, but we mostly just need these. So I want to have 2 of them. Let's go to recipe here. Ooh, I didn't notice that. Enriched gold. Let's make one of these really quick. Bam. I'm going to need a calculator. Let's do that. Let's do this. That and that. Okay. So, go to here. We actually need to use an extraction chamber. Make one of those. There we go. We got 2 reassemblies. We got that. We got extraction chamber. We're gonna need. I'm gonna want 7 more extraction chambers. So let's get those going. Here. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna need some cool balls, aren't I? Let's do about what, 14. There we go. Let's get those compressed really quick. There we go. We're also going to need a cobblestone generator. So let's grab one of those. There we go. Do I have everything? Nope. I definitely have buckets though. I hoard them. There we go. I have a bucket problem. Half time before I even check I have a bucket, I just make a new bucket. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And we might as well make an upgraded one. I won't take it to the next level because it takes diamonds, but that'll more than handle our needs. Let's get rid of those. I'm going to need those anyway, but the recipe will pull them. There's our compressed coal balls. Should be good there. So extraction chambers. We want to... I just want extractions. There we go. I need to make these. So we need 7 of these. There we go. And just that was weird. Okay, how many times do I have to hit R? Anyway, there we go. We got 8 extraction chambers. We've got our bins. We got that. We have conduit. I made a metric ton. We got an RF transmitter. I'm going to need that. I made a conduit probe as well, actually, so not a big deal there. Redstone conduit and jury conduit, that comparator, good to go. Just so we can copy and paste our settings. We got our bins. We don't need that or that. I think that might be everything. Oh, we'll need a drawer. Okay. I have void upgrades in my bag. I'll need that. And I have a crate. I think that's pretty much everything. Okay. Let's go and try to set this up. Okay. So, I have a fairly good idea how I want to set it up, but not a 100% idea. So, we're kind of going to go as we go. So, I'm going to take these and set them up in a row of 7, because I figure 4 rows of 7 equal 28. And, you know, that's just what we need. So, that's pretty cool. Just throw these puppies down. There we go. Then we're going to start working on the cabling on the back. And we're going to go through 28 conduit right here. But I'm going to do this in a way that it's going to auto sort itself as the circuits come in. Otherwise, it's going to be a pain. I'd have to do it by hand, and I don't want to do that. So I'm actually going to snake it. So we're going to just kind of do this. Then we'll break that connection up there, bring it down. And we'll do this. And this will just cause the system to basically go, it'll come in from this point here. You go, okay, can I put a circuit in there? No. Can I put a circuit here? No. Is this one empty? Yes. You know what I mean? So it automatically sort itself. Unless, you know, otherwise it'd have to be the same one. As long as you don't add a whole bunch of speed upgrades, this usually works pretty good. So for automatic sorting for stuff like this, I have done it in the past. And that way we don't have to worry about it. It'll just do its thing, let them come in, and I'll rearrange them when they're all in. Oh, did I mess that up? I totally messed it up. Let's put that back. And need to break the connection at the top. There we go. That works. No? Yes. Yes, all staked. Anyway, let's grab a conduit probe. Let's change modes on this puppy. Let's change these just to insert, because that's all they need to be. And let's just, you know, get these all switched over nice and quick. Then we can get on to the other parts. This is the easiest part. And just want to get it done. And yeah, these things have a massive amount of byproducts, and some of them are actually pretty good. So hopefully, before long, we get some cool stuff as byproducts, because that would be pretty sweet. Can I have that? Thank you. Anyway, there and there. Let's just check the arrows, make sure they're all pointing the way real quick. Looks good. Okay. So, I was figuring the cobblestone generator, I don't know, probably go somewhere around here. The drawer, we're going to need some placement blocks, so let's grab some. There we go. Bam. Drawers are picky, so I'm going to do this. Do that. Then I guess we'll break that. The extraction chambers. I kind of wanted to bring those straight across here. There we go. And I should be able to put these here. There we go. That should work. Then we got to feed cobblestone in these. So I would like to do that from the back. So let's do that. There we go. Let's actually bring it up this way. And back this way. There we go. We'll turn this to extract and round robin. Just so it goes in evenly. Then I guess we just need to set these all to insert. There we go. And copy the settings. Should have been fine settings anyway on the other ones, but why not just do it and make sure. There we go. So everything should be getting cobble now. Yep, everything is. Next, we're going to wire up, I guess, the extraction of the damaged circuits after they've run their cycle. So we're going to run another line of conduit through here. We're going to break that connection there because we don't need it. We're also going to need our PA wrench. And we need to toggle the sides on the machines to output and red means output on these. So there's that. That should handle that. I think that's everything. Almost, anyway. Oh, no. Don't do that. Come here. Here. Okay, so everything's good. Let's get this actually running. You know what I mean? Just up and going, processing stuff. I'm just going to use our RF transmitter. This is going to power everything here. Pretty much in one super easy way. Every one of them is going to just power up. They're going to start working, and it's not going to be a problem. And you can see how slow this is. It's going to take some time, and it's going to go. Boom. I notice they don't really start moving until their RF's full. Don't ask me why. It just seems to be the way they work. But it is weird like that. Just want to make sure it's working here. Come on. Do your thing. You going to start moving? Oh, we're getting our particle effects now. See, the RF fills, then they start going. They're a little odd like that. Seems to be working, though. Looks good. Everything's fine. It's processing stuff. Great. Okay. So next, we need to get our reassembly chambers in and our restoration chamber. And we will need a restoration chamber. And that's the one for the dirt, because we will get dirty circuits as byproducts. So it is something that we're going to need. So we're just going to take those and throw those there. These conduits here are all going to be used to extract. So let's actually copy the settings on these right now. Conduit probe. Extract always. That's all we need. And we'll just not do that. Grab that. Get all the settings changed on these. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So that should handle that. Did any of these finish their cycle yet? Yes, they did. Good. So I'm going to take this small stone. I'm going to throw it in a drawer. I just wanted to do that before I did this because I didn't want to risk it getting full of stone. I'm going to disable this connection. And I'm going to set this one just to insert. And that's going to start just pulling up all the stone, which is pretty cool. We are then going to, I guess, put this here, this here, this here. I can disable these connections here. I do not need them. I can actually disable this one too, to the reassembly chamber, because we're not going to feed it from that side. We're actually going to have to set these sides to output, so let's get that done. Let's see here. These ones are going to be all on insert. There we go. Have we gotten any circuits yet? Doesn't look like it. It is so slow. Okay, next we need to get the analyzing chamber in. So I guess we'll just throw the analyzing chamber right here. And we're going to need a buffer chest as well. So let's go up here, grab here, and throw that there. There we go. Still no circuits. Come on. Oh, there's one. There's a dirty damaged circuit getting processed. Excellent. Just so we can make sure things are going. We should be able to do this, that, and that. I'm going to set these all to extract always, because that's the way we like things around here. Set them to insert. And I'd like to see that circuit go in there just to make sure everything's working. There we go. Just going to watch it here for a second. Watch it go in there, see if we get any byproducts. Because I need byproducts to know how this one works. This one works a little different with the red and green. Because there's two slots, this is pulled out of one color. I think it's red. I think that's why this is red on the side and this is green here. But we're going to check here in a second. Actually, right now. We're going to see if green pulls the circuit into the wall of bins. Basically, so we're just going to disable that side there. Do this here. And just disable that there. Extract always. And we should have a circuit right there. Yes, we do. And since it snaked, it went exactly where I expected it to. And now I'm going to have to walk around. Okay, so let's see here. For the next part of this, I guess we need to pull the secondaries out. So the secondaries are going to need to come through the top. So we're going to have to set this to red. We're going to pull this here. We're going to immediately break that connection. Some of you might be looking at me at right now because of the way I'm doing this and wondering why I'm not using in and out. Because at this point right now where I'm doing here, I could do in and outs and stuff like that. I did take this into creative. Oh, I just made things horrible. I had a circuit in there and messed it up. Oh. Anyway, I had this in the creative and I was doing some testing. And I ended up duplicating circuits. Not circuits, byproducts. I actually had one time I got a power cube and I duplicated an entire chest of them within like 30 seconds. Accidentally, just by using in and out settings between things. I wouldn't even exactly tell you how I did it. I reported the bug. I also duplicated flawless diamonds. So anyway, it's an issue with in and outs and these things. So, and using single channels. So that's the thing. But yeah, anyway, we're not going to be doing that. How do I want to do this though? I need to get, see, right here is a buffer chest. All the byproducts that come in are going to go in here, right? None have come in yet. One might have came in, but I probably messed it up. But any of, we're going to get duplicates, or extra, I should say, randomly of damaged circuits and dirty circuits. So we need to get them processed. So the easiest way to do that would probably just to bring this over here and bring this down. It's not going to be the prettiest setup, but it's going to work. And that's all that really matters. Insert, insert, and insert. There we go. There we go. And is that on extract always? Yes. Excellent. So that should already deal with that. I just want to make sure all these chambers are working. There we go. That's getting that stuff. Oh, while we're doing this, I have void upgrades. Oops. Let's go here. Let's grab a void upgrade. They're looking at me right in the face, and I'm just staring at them. Let's throw one there, because I will not need any more than that, so no point keeping it. Let's get rid of that and that. There we go. And we've already gotten 3 circuits. That's not so bad. I'd like to see a secondary come in just to make sure it's working. I will put conduit facades here too, just to hide all this stuff. I just haven't done it yet. I just want to get everything up and running and working. That's kind of the in-between video stuff that I usually do. But is this actually all pretty much done? Also, I should mention too, this does not take RF. It says 0 RF. But one of the byproducts that you can get from analyzing circuit is RF. It is odd. I don't even know why it does it. Because I couldn't find a way to pull it out with other than charging an item. So I'm not sure. Maybe there is something you can do with it. But every once in a while you'll get a circuit and it will pull things. Or sorry, we'll give it RF. And it will just cap out and it doesn't seem to matter. So there, we finally got a byproduct, but it's not being pulled. Okay, we need to find out why that isn't being pulled. Hand crank generator. I'm actually going to hook a trash can to this too at one point. Oh, that's why it's not getting pulled. Still didn't get pulled though. Oh, when I rotated the machine, did this setting change? Is that what happened? Yes, okay. So apparently rotating machines wipes the settings on this. So that's cool. I already noticed too that I hit one of these with a Yeta wrench one time. And it drains the power from them. They do not like Yeta wrenches. So just rotating it drained all the power from it. Let's see here. I think we're good. I think we're good. We're going to need a trash can. So let's get one of those. And a filter. Trash can. There we go. Grab one of those. Throw that there. And a filter. Let's grab a filter. Boom. And boom. So this will be just the way we filter the stuff we definitely don't want out of the, I guess, bonus, you could call it. Let's go here. Let's go to nothing right now, actually. Let's do this. Let's grab you. Let's throw you in there. Let's set you in there. Oops. Did I just wipe that? No. Okay. There we go. And I'll end up with several filters because this thing does have 14 pages, as I said before. So we'll end up with several filters. Filters inside filters, so we can actually filter it all. What's that? Health processor? I think this thing can actually heal you. I think you can tap the tanzanite tree. But we're not going to do that right now. Set it to insert. Bam. There you go. I think that's everything. I honestly think that's everything. I just kind of want to make sure everything's doing what it should be. That's all being processed. Oh, I might have a bad setting. No? So are these just busy? One. Not busy. Why are you here? Okay, there you go. It was just waiting for a space, I guess. Okay. Seems to be working. Let's check these ones. Good, 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 and good. Excellent. These seem to be working as well. Is this one? Just want to make sure the settings are okay on that one. And that one. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I can't get over there anymore. That's annoying. Anyway. We're already getting circuits. They're coming in exactly how they should. They went up first. They're coming over down. They'll go this way and that way and that way, that way, that. It'll filter itself, so I don't have to even worry about that. We're getting tanzanite wood. I think we've already done this. I think that actually went really smooth. I'll be honest, I didn't think it was going to go that smooth. Oh, and there's one of the stable circuits. Boom. And I'm not really sure what these stable ones are for. I'm not 100% positive. Yeah, not really sure. I don't know if they can be used for the regular recipes. It says that it can. When I go to the recipe on it, it shows that it could be used as a recipe. I've seen that they could be used here too, but I mean, I guess it can make an atomic module. Oh, that can make an atomic module without iridium. I guess that's a big thing. But that's an atomic assembly. I guess that has uses, but we'll figure out exactly what they're for. I'm not really sure what they're for yet, but in time this will fill up with 28 different kinds of circuits, and this is going to fill up with all kinds of stuff. Stuff like this right here, I'll void off. I mean, I do not need an enriched gold axe. I have no use for it at all whatsoever. But that is circuits, and that is how you automate them. Well, at least one way. That is how I automate them. But pretty cool, pretty sweet. You know everything you need to deal with, and that is the idea. Pretty sweet. Okay, now that that's getting us circuits, the next thing I would like to get to work on is towards an excavator. So we're not going to get the excavator today, but we could definitely start working on the core samples. So I'm going to make this a core sample drawer. Just 4 steel scaffolds, some steel fence, light engineering block. We just have all that stuff left over because I was going to originally do a double setup. So easy way to get through some of that. We're also going to need some kind of portable power. So we're going to need probably a capacitor. We should have everything for this, hopefully. Hopefully. Ooh, okay, cool. Oh, just barely. Let's go here. Let's go here. There. Then we're going to capacitor. We're going to get this charged up. And it's not going to take long. I actually switched this over to a RF transmitter. I'm going to show you guys something magical. Something very magical. This thing, if you look at a transmitter, RF transmitter, this is why I use these things. A lot of people are like, why do you use them? Well, I'm going to show you. RF transmitter, max transfer rate, 80 RF a tick. Yeah, well, really? Because I'm going to pull this down, and you're going to see that it's a lot more than 80 RF a tick. A lot more. There's no other power here. Nothing. Nothing at all. It's just this. For some reason, when it's connected to conduits, it pumps out a lot more power. I've noticed that in the past, and yeah, I've just kind of abused it, kind of keep it to myself. Hope that it never gets fixed, but it'll charge this pretty quick and be pretty cool. It's not going to take very long. There we go. That's 60 RF tick. I don't know which way we should go. Probably out that way. We'll do some drill cores though. Check it out. See if we can find any go-to resources around the base. The way the drill core works is basically it works per chunk. So one chunk could have, copper and gold in it, like a large amount of copper or gold. Another one have a large amount of uranium, and I think usually accompanied by lead. Next one could say it has no mineral veins. I don't think it means it has no minerals. I just think it has very low amounts. You'll still get stuff. It's not like you just get cobble. You just won't get much else. You know what I mean? Not large amounts of one particular resource. But we want a vein. I would really like to find a uranium vein because, well, it would let us start spamming. Oh, I have my chunk borders on. Let us start spamming nuclear reactors, so we can start getting the plutonium, so we can get the MOX and get to better power, stuff like that, and other crafting recipes, other things that we locked down. Did we get a core? We did. So you'll get a core sample. This one has no mineral, gives you the location. Core samples are pretty much one to tell you what's there, and for you can put it down like this, so when you're working on stuff like this, you can like keep track of where you've been. So yeah, and this takes what, 16,000 RF per cycle, I believe. It used to be 8,000. It's 16 now. Yeah, there you go. It is. There we go. Bam. So many of the numbers have changed with immersive engineering. It's hard to keep track over the time. Bam. I remember in diesel generators, you had to use all 3 power taps. You only need to use 1 now, so. But yeah, you had to use, 3 conduit or 3 connectors to get all the power out of it. Oh, we got something. Lapis vein. Not one that I want to use. But you can see here it also has iron. So there you go. You can see that it has other resources in it. Boop. And throw that there. But I would take uranium for sure, and I would take gold for sure. I'd probably take an iron vein too, a straight up iron vein. That would be cool. Nothing there. And it's completely random. You just go from chunk to chunk checking until you find something you want. And then you build an excavator and let it go. We got the power to sustain one now, so I'd definitely like to get one going. Because it's just resources that we are going to need. Bam. All we found is lapis. In between videos, though, I probably am going to do a lot of this. I'm going to just wander around, get a lot of these checked, and at some point I will clean up all those samples, but for now, we're just going to leave them there so I know where I've been. Let's get rid of that so we're not staring at it. And anyway, let's run over here real quick and see how we did. We are doing pretty good. Look at that. Only 5 off of 1 of every circuit. And the sorting is working well. We don't have a double of anything, which is awesome. So that's pretty cool. And advanced train module. I don't know what that is. You can get obsidian out of this? That's not bad. I'm just curious really quick. What is this thing? What is it? What does it do? Let's just throw this down so we can actually charge it within like a second. How much? 2,000? Mode grass block? What? This thing has modes? How do I change modes? Of course, that is dirt. Okay. Stone. Gravel, sand, cobblestone, grass block. I guess it's just a block swapper for specific blocks. It is too. Huh. There might be more settings, but I mean that's kind of cool, but it's very limited. I would have to look in the book real quick. Let's go here. Info calculator. Go here. Is it terrain? Advanced terrain module. Makes landscaping easier by removing the need to take out the block you want to replace. Instead, just right click and replace. Don't grass dirt go. You change the current mode by shift clicking. Uses 1 hour per switch. Yeah. I wouldn't use that unless you could set it up to AoE. At least a 3x3. Give me a 3x3 and I'll use it. Otherwise, yeah, not using it. Can I use it for any crafting? Nope. It's pretty much useless. It's decoration. Here's what I think about that. Give me some good goodies. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated. I want you guys all to have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.